What is up guys, Killerkev here, and today on this 8-bit series tutorial we are going to be doing the Mario mushroom. 3 simple colours are going to be needed for this, and also very easy steps to do. You're going to need the black wall, you're going to need a wall or any variation of white that you prefer, and a red wall. The red wall can be changed, I think it probably could have been changed into green, but we'll look at that variation near the end of the video. So guys, if you've been following me on this journey of 8-bit, you know for a damn fact that I don't build anything on the ground. Why, you ask, if you're new? Purely because I don't like it, and it just looks really trashy. I always build everything slightly higher, just give it that sort of edge or that little levitation. Just looks a lot more better. So you're going to do off with the starting block. You can build it on the floor, you can build it how I'm building it, it's entirely up to you. But you need one block like so, and you want to make this into a 10 block line. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so. After that you want one either side of each of the ends, like that. You want to come out an extra one to the right on the right and the left on the left, so for instance like this. After you've done that, you want to come another 3 high, 1, 2, 3, which will make this section here a 4 block. Come along here, 1, 2, 3, like so. After you've done that, you put 2 either side, so again 1, 2, like so, just to make that sort of a square, and exactly the same on the other side. This build is very symmetrical, so please do better than mine. If you fuck up on one side, you can always revert to the other side for a little bit of guidance. After you've done that, there's 4 block here. As you can tell, the top line will come in 1 to the right, 1 on top. Same thing on the other side as well. 1 into the actual head or the actual frame of the build, and 1 on top. After that, just want to do is connect these sort of last blocks that you placed together, like so. Come back out, have a little look. As you can tell, this is going to be sort of his head region here. You want to switch back to white, and these corners over here, you want to come in at 2 white. So 1, 2. And then after that you want to come 1, 2 down with your white, come 1, 2 along again, and 1, 2 down again. And that's pretty much his head. All you need to do now is just fill in this bottom section with your wool or any variation of white that you're using. You could probably use any colours for this, it's entirely up to you, so just bear that in mind when you're doing this. So after filling that in, you should have something that looks similar, or something that should look something like this. So that's pretty damn good. So switch back to your black, and we're going to revert back to these sort of sections here, the 4 block. You want to come all the way to the edge at the top of this one. Just come 1 out, and it's exactly the same on the other side as well. Just come 1 out. This sort of back to the 4 block again. You want to make another 4 block of red, like so. Just sits in snug as a bug on this bridge here, and it's exactly the same as the other side, guys. Remember, if you do get stuck any part of this tutorial, please pause and revert back to it. It's the beauty of YouTube, and you can do that however that you like. So remember, it's very symmetrical the whole way through. Actually, I think it's very symmetrical. Actually, I think it's just symmetrical. So yeah, pretty easy. So once you've done your 4 red, and just carry that along, just an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same the other side. 1, 2, 3. And if we go back 1 from the 3, so this one go back 1. Again, just want to make another 2 along, like so. And again, miss 1, 1, 2 along, like so. And if we imagine sort of looking sort of at these sort of builds here, see this L, you want to carry these L's up. So for instance, this is an L here, you want to carry this up an extra 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly the same on the other side as well. You can tell there's an L, see that little L? If we just deduct all of this, forget about this is an L here. So this L here looking exactly the same thing, you want to come an extra 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, you just want to make a 4 block next to this, so a 4 block, like so, put a square. After you've done your squares, you want to make sure this connects, like so, reach it across. Again, come back in 1 from your L, so, actually no, you could probably just carry on here, so yeah, just carry on here. So at the edges, imagine the corner of the L's here, so this is an L, obviously this corner you want to carry it up, so it should be a 4 block, like so, 4 lines, sorry. After that, 2 extra on top, and another 2 like so. That's pretty much the nearly almost the patterning of his head done. It looks pretty damn freaky now, I'm not gonna lie. So you want to come over to the edges of these 4 blocks, exactly the same thing we did over here. Come all the way to this edge, come 1 out and 1 up. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well. 1 out and 1 up. And there we go. So now let's build our actual sort of head or our frame for this. You want to switch back to your black. And from here, I'm going to say you probably want to go 6 high in total. So add it onto this one. So 7 including this one. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like so. And we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Why not? Because it will just make it easier to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, you want to come 1 in, other side, one in. So one in from there, and one in there. Like we did on this bit particular here, we come in one into the build, like so. Come 2 high, 1, 2. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well. 1, 2, like so. After you've done that, again, you want to come 1 in, so it should connect to these red points as well, which it has really done quite nicely. So we're to connect the red points. You want to come 1 up and 1 just to connect over the top of the red. Same thing as well on this side. You want to come 1 up and 1 connecting over to the red. After you've done that, you want to do exactly the same thing. Make another L on top. Obviously, it won't connect because there's no red here, so you want to come 1 up, 1 into the build. And exactly the same thing on this side. 1 up, 1 to the build. Then after that, you want to come 1 up again, 1 up again, and as you can tell, this should just run straight across this red sort of texture here, or red pattern, and like so. That's pretty much it, guys. You can change this red for anything, you can change it for greens or anything else, it's entirely up to you. When you've done all of that, it's pretty darn simple. You can fill it in with white or whatever sort of particular thing you're using. We're just using a standard sort of wall colour for this. You use quartz or anything like that, or if you've got a funky texture palette, you can sort of mess around and play with whatever you like. Obviously, there's different Mario mushrooms, so obviously when you're sort of creating your own Mario mushroom, you think of all the colours that you want. If you're going through a Mario theme world, obviously there are probably, I don't know if it's out just yet, it should be, there are many more Mario tutorials on this channel for 8-bit, so if you're building a world, please go and check out the playlist and yeah, enjoy yourself. So that's pretty much the Mario mushroom, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit me out with that like and that comment. But until the next tutorial, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.